So I'm going to turn it over to George, and if you can just introduce yourself and in 5 minutes or less, tell us about your organization and what you're looking to do.
George Massey, Habitat for Humanity. The main mission is safe, affordable home ownership. We also do some repair work.
There is a huge gap, as you well know, between the haves and the have-nots. I think Connecticut is one of the most obvious examples of this discrepancy between high and low income. We see it around here all the time. And one of the things that social service agents, like the social service agent in Canaan and in Sharon, which is where I work, is to try to level those piles of sand, money, whatever, to make the land a little more accessible, the low places raised up, the high places leveled.
I'm the executive director of this time Youth Service Bureau. Thank you very much for having us here today, and thank you for your support as well. We're a community-based organization. We serve the 6 towns of Region 1, so from Kent up all the way up to Canaan. And we've been in existence for 22 years, and we're located right next to the high school in the People Services building. We do services, programs, and events for the community. We work with kids from ages birth, basically, all the way up to age 21. A big thing that we do, and I think a really valuable thing that we do in the community, is we offer free clinical counseling for children and families in the community.
We're very familiar with North Canaan. We do the Christmas program every year. This year there were 100 kids in the program in North Canaan alone. BD, Salisbury Bank and Trust, St. Joseph's, Trinity, all are involved.
And she says she always tries to get them to talk to her and tell her, like Ellison, tell her their story. And then maybe she can find out that she can help them with fuel, help them with prescriptions, help them with something else so that then they can pay their own rent.
We started 20 years ago really looking at the needs of at-risk youth and teenagers who were kind of disengaged and really weren't welcome in the community, and we felt that way. And so working with teens has always been a big focus of ours. And we have grown over the years to add programs for seniors, for young children. We now provide everything from tax preparation to low-income families to actually starting our own transportation service in the last few years. Patterned after the dial-a-ride bus that Gear has over here, we started a similar service in Northern Dutchess because there is no public transportation serving our part of the county in Dutchess County. So for us, being the kind of most rural part of the county, and the services are very far away in Poughkeepsie, it's a little bit of a different structure. New York than it is in Connecticut. There aren't local social service agencies the way our provides the other towns provide.
Define for us some success stories and some of the struggles that you face in doing your jobs on a daily basis.
What we were really surprised by was where the referrals were coming from for the counseling services. But a surprising amount, and almost about, I would say, close to half of our referrals come from young people referring each other, their friends, to literally taking friends by the hand and saying, my friend is dealing with this, she needs help.
I mean, one of our wonderful success stories is the first house we did, which is in Canaan, down in Cornwall, down near the Kent line. And again, what we like is that the whole arrangement is set to keep people there over time. Right? There's no encouragement to leave. And a single mother there has been in there for over 20 years.
So we have, for example, a young woman who is a teen mother, and she had found herself a job. She was a graduate of one of our programs, but she couldn't drive. And of course, even with the dial-a-ride bus, that doesn't get you work. So we taught her to drive, helped her get her driver's license, helped her find her first car, helped her find childcare for her child. Put every piece in place for her. And now she's working independent and taking care of her child, and she's kind of on her way. So
because of the $500 that this foundation gave to a woman to fix her car, she was able to thriving. So it's just that little bit to get somebody going again, and it's been cell phone.
BJ does do gift cards, gas cards, stop and shop cards, and they really are a Band-Aid. Much needed Band-Aid. So another avenue. And I guess she is one of those people as Ella and Salisbury who just helps you find the right avenue that you may need.
And in 1999, we created a resource booklet. I would like to update that again. It's going to be a fair amount of work, so that everybody can get it now online, so that you can look up housing, legal services, or whatever.
I would like to say that we have to have humanity to get a lot of this information about who needs some kind of repair help through our social service agents, you know, and they've directed us to people that are actually living without plumbing.
But it's really by being in touch with everybody else in this area, with Habitat, with youth service bureaus. In 1999, we have a meeting of social service agencies once a month.
And one of our greatest strengths has really been the partnering that we do with other nonprofits.